Hey everyone, Michael here with Hello Cupcake It's Me, and today is the Saturday check-in. It is Saturday, June 21st, 2025, and isn't it a time to be alive or something? If you haven't done so already, please hit like and subscribe, then head on over to podcast.hellocupcakeitsme.com to check out the podcast that is updated every Thursday. And then make sure that you check out the blog, hellocupcakeitsme.com. And then follow me on all the different socials. And check out my book, Carpe Diem Scroto, 365 Daily Affirmations, found at www.cdsthebook.com. So how the flip is everybody? Every day I wake up, the very first thing I do is look to see what kind of new bullshit has gone on in the world, more namely the new regime that has taken over. And I absolutely love and hate this journey for us at the same time. So, yeah. But anyways, so I have been slowly gathering stuff for my walking. And just recently, I ordered myself a couple of trekking poles off of AliExpress. And yesterday, I got in my water backpack, or camel back, whatever you want to call it. So got this in, and this is a backpack that has this water bladder, and this is a 3 liter water bladder, I think is what I got. It's 2 or 3 liters anyways. I'm not going to be using the shell that it's connected to, because my hiking backpack has a place for this water bladder to go into, and then it has a little drinking tube that's connected to this, and you just bite down and you can drink your water. So really excited about this. Actually, I haven't even opened this up yet. Like, it's still sealed. So I probably should look at it. So we're going to do a little bit of an unboxing video right now. So yeah. I've got the walking bug back in me. This week I have gone hiking, or I have done my little walk all but 2 days. And actually, no, I take it back. It's only been 1 day that I haven't done my walk, and that was yesterday. But with the equivalency of how much I moved around, it ended up equaling almost 2 miles. So kind of like, I know it's not the same because it's not intentional. It's just whatever. But yeah. So, but I am picking up stuff that I want and know that I'm going to need. And yeah, this looks like it's not going to be a very, like, I don't know. This doesn't look like it will fit me even if I wanted it to. So I don't know. We'll have to look, but the quality seems pretty damn decent. And I'm actually kind of mad and upset that you cannot find plus size hiking gear anywhere. Okay, I just noticed this. This is an emergency whistle, so that's pretty freaking cool that it's attached to that. But yeah, like I know that plus size people are not the typical whoever to get out on the road and are into the back countries or whatever, but it would still be nice to be able to find like some plus size hiking pants, some plus size thermals, some plus size shirts, backpacks that have a little bit more real estate for the bag, for the back. Um, just a few things here and there would be really nice. Like, I think REI, the largest they have is maybe a 4X. And it's like, come on, people, like, up that just a little bit more. Um, but I looked at Cabela's, I looked at REI, I've looked at Sportsman's Warehouse, I've looked at just random online shops. I've looked at homegrown garage, or not garage, homegrown gear, and like a bunch of different places. And like, I just cannot find things in my size. So it's going to be interesting when I do go out and do the walking, how it's all going to play together. But, anyways, yeah, so I'm excited, and I don't anticipate that I'm going to be in the backcountry during a lot of rain, but one of the parts that I'm planning on walking is a rainforest. So, it may just spontaneously rain for whatever reason. And, yeah, I don't know. I'm hoping, I really, really am hoping, I want to make this happen. And I've had a couple of people express interest in wanting to go with me. And, um, you know, I don't know if I want anyone to go with me, because if their walking level far exceeds my ability to do, so like say if I'm only able to do 2, maybe 3 miles a day, or I do 2 or 3 miles and then I stop, take a break for like an hour or two, and then keep going. Um, are they going to be okay with that? That I don't want. I'm not getting out on the trail to have everything said and done within a week. I know that once I do hit the trail, that I'm probably going to be gone for at least 3 to 4 weeks, maybe a little bit longer. And that kind of scares me also, that, I'm going to be out and about for an extended period of time, and, you know, who's going to take care of my cat? Who's going, like, how am I going to get my bills paid while I'm gone? There's a lot of what ifs and stuff like that. The other thing is, like, will I be able to do it? And will I be able to do the full hike? Do I jump off the trail at certain spots and then get back on it at later spots? Because I really don't want to walk through the town. There's 2 towns that I've got to walk through, and I really don't want to do that. Like, I want to stay on the trail as much as probable. One of the trails ends in a town named Squim, and then it's like or 5 mile walk through that town to catch back up on the trail. And then once you get on that trail, you walk through through part of a town for just for like maybe a block or two, and then you're pretty good to go. Then once you get over to the Port Angeles area, you are dropped off down by the beach, and then you have to walk through Port Angeles up to where the trail connects into it again. And from there to where the trail goes, it's probably a good 6 miles, give or take. And then I don't know any other part of the trail afterwards. I just know where it drops you off at in Port Angeles and where it picks you back up in Port Angeles. So yeah, it's definitely going to be interesting. And even if I'm only able to walk to Squim or from Squim to Port Angeles, that's still going to be pretty awesome for me. And yeah, so that is my hiking story right now. That, and I'm, like I said, I'm just trying to get the gear together. Got out my little hiking, my little stoves. They're like literally this big, and they connect into a canister. Has a little push button start, automatically turns them on. I need to get a better canteen set. I found that one of the canteen sets that I have is from 1942, literally. And if it still had the cup that came with it, it would be worth about $125, and I would sell that bitch in a second to be able to use that money to buy something else, because for it being from the 40s, there's a good amount of lead and tin and all kinds of other stuff in it, and I just don't feel safe utilizing it. But you know, I think I did order myself another mess kit, or I have a mess kit in my basket somewhere. I'm looking at AliExpress, Temu, Walmart, eBay, and I think Macari. But yeah, so far the most expensive thing that I've purchased has been, I would say, my trekking poles, and that was $6 each. So yeah, I'm doing it on a extreme budget. Collectively, I want to spend no more than $150 on everything. And so I think the biggest purchase is going to be my tent, because I haven't found a tent yet that is cheap, durable, and what I need. And yeah, so anyways, enough about that. Went to the bar last night and hung out with all my friends, and just had some good time. Had some really interesting conversations. There's this one guy who I met last weekend that has just kind of latched onto me or whatever, for whatever reason. And we have some pretty interesting conversations, but Last night was not the night that I really wanted to entertain this person. And I was just like, could you maybe go away? And he was drinking beer all night long, and like his breath smelt like beer, and it was just like, oh God. I'm not a beer drinker. And so like if I can smell it on your breath, that's just like, oh, but it's all good. Um, but yeah, just had some fun. Stayed at the. I went to the bar a little later, or a little longer than I expected to be there. I mainly just went because it was the cook's birthday, and I wanted to take her a little something. I know she likes to read books and things like that, so I got her the book "The Fault in Our Stars," and I got her a little first aid kit with some burn cream in it, or burn patches, and then I got her a facial mask just so she could like kind of, relax or whatever, just give herself a little pampering. And then got her a little birthday card that said something like, you should be wined and dined and all this other stuff. And then on the inside it was sort of like, or at least beard and cheered. So I thought it was funny. So yeah, that was my night last night, and this coming up week is going to be rather interesting for me because my friend who has been picking me up and taking me to the pool lately is playing nursemaid to her or her sister who just recently broke her hand, and I don't know that I'm going to be able to make it to the pool because gas in my area just jumped up to $4.50, and it was 3.85, and it went from 3.85 to 4.19, 4.19 to 4.35, 4.35 to 4.50 within like a matter of 2 weeks. So yeah, I I just don't know how I'm going to make that happen, but I'm going to keep myself positive, and it might just mean that I have to ride the bus in and take the bus home, which does not sound like anything that I want to do, but it will be whatever I can make it, right? Um, what else? What else? What else? Oh, I tried my hand at felting. So the Dollar Tree, it they had little felting kits with everything that you needed to make a little felted animal. So I'll show you. This is like a little squirrel, right? $1.25, and gives you everything that you need to make this little squirrel or raccoon, whatever the hell it is. Um, yeah, I think it's supposed to be a raccoon. It might be a squirrel. I don't know. But in the back, you see that you get all the little hoopla doo, like little felt stuff, and then you get 2 needles to work with. So I got that, and I got a fox. I have learned very quickly that I am not the person to do this craft because my um he's derpy. He's like super derp, and he's like somewhat flat, and the picture shows him supposed to be like round and cute and like no fluffy stuff hanging out, but I made a little derpy fox, and I'm just like, okay, yeah. So He's a little burp, but he's my little fox. I made a little fox, and this eye right here wants to pop out all the time, and it just will not stay in place. So, yeah, I don't think that it's for me, and that's fine. Not all crafts are meant for me, but yeah. So that's all I've really been doing is just kind of hanging out and just being tired right now. The weather is kind of screwy. Like we've had overcast, dark cloud, rain stuff happening for the last couple of days, and um, just been chugging along. Oh, the other thing that I picked up, and I don't know why I haven't had it since before then, before now. This movie is what inspired me to start walking. Wild with Reese Witherspoon, and it is an autobiography of Cheryl Stray. So she plays Cheryl Stray, and there's actually a movie that goes along with this. A book that goes along with this movie, and I haven't read the book. And I think I started to try to read the book, but it was like really just kind of bleh. And I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not going to let the book ruin the movie for me. I did the same thing with Practical Magic. Like, I love the movie Practical Magic. And trying to read the book after being a fan of the movie, it was just like, this is disgusting. No. But I do want to try to get the book and at least give it a chance again and maybe put it on my Kindle and see if I can maybe get into it. I've been wanting to read for a while now. I don't do well with reading. So I mainly have my Kindle here because I have all my digital comic books on from Amazon Comic X or whatever it's called or whatever. So like this is a way for me to have it on the go. Plus, I have my book that I wrote on here just to kind of see how it works and how it translated over to the ebook. And it does not work very well. So that's something else I got to work on is making my book more ebook compatible or e-ink compatible. So, yeah. Anyways, guys, that is pretty much it. I don't know what today, let alone this weekend, has in store for me, but whatever it is, I'm sure it's going to be something. So I hope you all have a great weekend. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, put them in the comment section down below. If you yourself are a hiker or a backpacker and a little bit on the fluffy side and have some tips, tricks, or cheap buys, please let me know. You can shoot me an email at hellocupcakeitsme@gmail.com or just put it in the comment section down below. What shoes do you recommend? I'm thinking about utilizing Hoka just because I love the Hoka brand, but I'm open to whatever. I prefer them to be pseudo slip-on because I don't have very good range of motion in my legs to be able to tie my shoes. That's another issue that I'm running into. But yeah, so let me know what you guys got. And as always, don't add to the population, don't subtract from the population. And remember, you're doing the best you can with what you have available to you. And I will talk to y'all later. Bye, guys.